What drives an aircraft into the hands of hijackers? Today, we delve into one of the most infamous incidents in aviation history, the Kandahar hijacking. Welcome to Skyfall Chronicles. It was a chilly December day in 1999 when Indian Airlines Flight 814, en route from Kathmandu to Delhi, fell victim to a harrowing ordeal. Little did the passengers know, their routine journey would become a terrifying hostage crisis. The flight, carrying 176 passengers and crew, including men, women and children, took off with hopes of a safe journey home. However, fate had a different plan. As the aircraft entered Indian airspace, it was commandeered by armed hijackers with demands that would shake the nation to its core. Their destination, Kandahar, Afghanistan.
The Kandahar hijacking was a watershed moment in aviation security. It exposed vulnerabilities in airport security and sparked global debates on counterterrorism strategies.
The hijackers' demands, including the release of certain militants, put the Indian government in an unprecedented diplomatic and ethical dilemma.
It all started shortly after takeoff. 5 men, armed and prepared, stormed the cockpit, forcing the pilots to divert the plane. The hijackers, members of the militant group Harkat-ul-Mujahideen, were determined to achieve their goals at any cost. The plane made an emergency landing in Amritsar, India for refueling. Authorities had a narrow window to act, but the situation was tense. Passengers sat in silent fear as the hijackers' threats echoed through the cabin. After refueling, the plane took off again, flying to Lahore, Pakistan, and then to Dubai, where 27 hostages were released. The journey continued, finally landing in Kandahar, Afghanistan, where the Taliban held sway.
We were terrified, not knowing what would happen next. The hijackers were ruthless, and the uncertainty was unbearable.
I remember the solidarity among passengers, supporting each other through the darkest hours. We clung to hope and prayed for a miracle.
For 7 agonizing days, the world watched as negotiations unfolded. The Indian government faced immense pressure to secure the safe release of the hostages while navigating complex geopolitical implications. As tensions escalated, the hijackers' demands grew bolder. They wanted the release of 3 high-profile militants from Indian prisons, a demand that placed the government in a perilous position. The Indian government faced a monumental challenge. Yielding to the hijackers' demands could set a dangerous precedent, but the lives of innocent passengers hung in the balance. In a bittersweet resolution, the hijacking came to an end with the release of the hostages. The Indian government, after intense deliberation, agreed to release the militants. The passengers were freed, but the scars of the ordeal remain etched in their memories.
It was one of the toughest decisions we've ever had to make. Balancing the lives of our citizens with national security is never easy. The tension was palpable. Every move, every word was critical in ensuring the safe return of the hostages.
The Kandahar hijacking prompted significant reforms in aviation security worldwide. Airports and airlines implemented stricter security measures, including thorough passenger screening and enhanced cockpit security. As we reflect on the Kandahar story, we honor the resilience of those affected and the courage of all involved in bringing the crisis to a resolution. Though the ordeal ended, the memory of the hijacking lives on. Memorials and tributes remind us of the lives impacted and the lessons learned from that dark chapter in aviation history. Thank you for joining us as we uncovered the harrowing tale of the Kandahar hijacking. May this story remind us of the importance of vigilance and preparedness in safeguarding air travel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Skyfall Chronicles for more riveting accounts of aviation history. Until next time, fly safe.